Hey YouTube, right here again. Smoking two flakes at the same time. Now this is the last of the what should have been a three-part video comparing the certain blends, certain recipe blends that Kohlhaas and Kopp sort of lost to McBaron, which was the two of the Peterson flakes and the Erinmore flake. Once that happened, what they did was they just they didn't want to give up the recipes. Now this is from what I know, that I've read. They didn't want to give up the recipes, so what they did was they just tweaked the same recipes and relaunched them under the Rattray label. Now, that is why I got interested in this, and that's why I started smoking these flakes and started comparing them. Now, as you guys know, I've done the Sterling flake versus Irish flake. That's the Rattray Sterling flake versus the Peterson Irish flake, and the Rattray's Wallace flake versus the Peterson University flake. Today, of course, as you can see from the title of this video, I am smoking Rattray's Malcolm flake versus Erinmore flake. Now, I'm smoking both of these at the same time right now, and in kind of similar pipes. This is the Erinmore, and this is the Rattray's. Now, this is my first time smoking them. Okay, so I wanted to have a first impression on this because I really wanted to see what the actual flavor difference was going to be, if there was going to be one. And I got to be honest, there is. And in my opinion, it's a big difference. It's unlike the other four blends that I tried. This I think this one really does have a difference in flavor, and yeah, I'm kind of bummed because I really wanted there to be at least for me, I wanted to have a winner. I wanted to like one of these flakes more, and I had high hopes for Rattray's Malcolm flake, considering the fact that the last time that I tried Erinmore flake, I didn't like it at all. I mean, I just hated it. Mind you, back then I really didn't know anything about Virginias. I didn't like them, and I really didn't know much about them. I didn't know how to smoke them. I didn't know how to appreciate. It's something that is how to appreciate the subtlety of a Virginia, tobacco. It's something that I've begun to learn, and as I have begun to learn to appreciate Virginia tobacco, I think that has helped Erinmore flake at this point, because I can tell you that Erinmore flake for me this time around is a lot sweeter, and yeah, it's 50% better, which is a lot actually. I can honestly tell you, I remember back when I first smoked it, one of the first things I thought was like, oh my God, if I was to ever get stuck, somewhere, and if the only store that I could buy tobacco at, only had Erinmore flake, I'd be screwed, because I wouldn't know what to smoke. Now I can honestly say that I'd be okay. I would definitely be okay with the Erinmore flake. And like I said, just because of that, I had high hopes for Rattray's Malcolm Flake. Um, and to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not trying to say anything bad about Rattray's Malcolm Flake. I actually love this flake. Quite possibly my favorite of the Rattray's label. This is one of those flakes that one of the things that I loved about it right off the bat is the fact that you can taste the pineapple. It has a pineapple flavoring to it, and you can taste it. I can't say that you can taste it, at least I can't, right off the bat. Some people can. Some people can taste it, they can just taste pineapple. I cannot taste pineapple just like in my face or anything like that, but I know that it's there. I can pick it up. And it stays in your mouth. The taste afterwards is what you get. You get pineapple taste. It's so, it's a very enjoyable flake to smoke. Very enjoyable. Very smooth, very clean. I really love this. I mean, it is definitely my favorite of the Rattray's label. Nice balance between the Virginias that can have a grassy taste in this especially in this kind of a flake, but that topping, that pineapple topping, really swings them out very nicely. And like I said, it's not a sugary topping at all. So it's not like you get that sugary, almost aromatic topping. No, you don't. Okay, you really have to look for it, as you do with any Virginia flake. But it is there. No, very enjoyable smoke. I mean, I am very, very, very happy with Malcolm Flake. However, being that I'm actually really enjoying this Erinmore flake, it's a complete surprise to me because of how much I really hated it the first time. The first time I really hated it. Did I say that already? But now it just has this very nice, fruity, floral taste to it. And it's a really pleasant all-day smoke. I mean, I can honestly tell you guys, I can smoke this all day long and be perfectly content smoking it. That's the important thing. It almost makes me want to try Orlick Golden Sliced, which is the other one that I tried along with Erinmore, and yeah, that one I hated as well. Mind you, that's a different kind of flake, but it almost makes me want to try it again now. Perhaps I will. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can't decide, I can't have a definitive winner here, because it's like I like both of them now, for different reasons, but I like them both equally. I can smoke either one all day long. The Erinmore just has this nice. It's not as sweet, of course, as the Rattrays, but it's still very smooth, and I don't know, it's just a lot more balanced than I remembered it. Mind you, of course, like I said, I know a little bit more what to expect from smoking Virginias now, so I know that is helping a lot. And it's just, it's very exciting, I think, for me to get this kind of a taste from Erinmore. Just a nice floral, fruity, sweet taste, actually. That I can smoke all day long. I mean, I can honestly say that I could actually walk around with a tin of Erinmore Flake and be perfectly content. Before I couldn't say that. Before I would be, yeah, I'd probably stop smoking if all I had was Erinmore. Well, there you have it, compadres, comadres. Rattray's Malcolm Flake versus Erinmore Flake. For me, just my humble opinion, they're both great flakes. They have different flavor. And Malcolm Flake, of course, is a sweeter one than Erinmore Flake. I don't need to talk to you guys that much about Erinmore Flake, because it just seems like everybody loves Erinmore Flake. Erinmore Flake is just one of those, tobaccos that everybody knows or everybody's heard of. Rattray's Malcolm Flake, on the other hand, I think this one is a little bit different, considering the fact that I don't believe it's available in the U.S. I actually picked this up from HU Tobaccos in Germany. But yeah, I really recommend Rattray's Malcolm Flake. And again, that's not to say that Erinmore Flake is, I wouldn't recommend it at all. But Erinmore Flake, everybody knows it. Malcolm Flake is definitely one that yeah. Let me just say this: if you like Erinmore Flake, you'll like Malcolm Flake. There you go. All right, compadres, comadres. Sorry, this video is way too long, but as always, thank you for watching. If you still are, vaya con Dios.